welcome to another video. It's your girl 6L Alexis, not Alexis, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how I consistently meal prep. If you guys don't already know, I'm literally faithfully meal prep every single Sunday, and I post it on TikTok. And today is actually Sunday, so you guys are going to tag along with me while I meal prep. A lot of people ask me, how do I come up with my meal preps? How do I consistently meal prep? And how many days I meal prep. So I'm gonna explain all that in this video. A lot of people ask me, how many days do I meal prep throughout the week? I meal prep for 4 days. I only do 4. By the 4th day, I am sick and tired of that food, but I pull through and eat it. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like to meal prep because I can't eat the same food for 5 days. Well, honey, you don't have to eat the same food for 5 days. You don't have to meal prep for 5 days. You could literally meal prep a whole different meal for 3 days and then meal prep another meal for the other 2 days. You can meal prep for 1 day. You can meal prep for 2 days. Like, when people ask me that, or when people say they don't meal prep because they can't eat the same food, you don't have to eat the same food. You don't even have to meal prep. We have free will, okay? So I meal prep only for 4 days because I only want to cook once a week, which is on Sundays. I do not like cooking during the week because I have so much I need to do, and like it be a lot going on after work. Baby, I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like going in that kitchen cooking. I don't feel like cleaning that damn dish. No. So I meal prep on Sundays. I cook on Sundays. I do everything on Sundays because during the week, baby, no. I'm trying to be more productive throughout the week. So like now I'm walking outside after work. I definitely want to start studying more after work and all the other stuff. But anyways, just know that I cook on Sundays, okay? Another question people ask me all the time, how do I come up with my meal preps? Literally, I meal prep whatever I'm craving. I meal prep whatever I see. I meal prep with whatever I'm thinking of. So one thing before you even get into meal prep, what is your primary goal? Is your goal to gain muscle? Is your goal to lose weight? Is your goal to tone? Is your goal to, lose as much body fat as possible? Is your goal to just simply have better habits when it comes to healthy eating? Like, figure out your goal and then meal prep from there. My goal is to lose weight. So I focus on foods that will keep me in a calorie deficit, help me burn some body fat, and just keep me full so I don't eat as much. And those are the things that I focus on. So with that being said, since I'm focusing on losing weight, I need to focus on protein and high fiber. Protein and high fiber, because high fiber foods help you stay full longer, and when you stay full longer, you do less snacking. Yes, okay. If you're trying to gain weight, I would focus on fiber, of course. I feel like everybody need to focus on fiber, but definitely high protein. High protein and carbs. If you want better habits, better eating habits, just focus on clean eating. Making well-balanced meals. Whole foods. Yeah. So since I'm focusing on, losing weight, I try to incorporate foods that I know that's going to aid with losing weight, like kale, chia seeds, sweet potatoes, lean meat like chicken, fish, lentils, chickpeas, just all that, and really like focusing on produce for the most part. When it comes to coming up with my meal preps every single week, literally I take one day out of the week, and most of the time it's Thursday, and I sit and think about, okay, what do I want to eat? What am I craving? Like this week for my meal prep, my mom had made this pasta with shrimp, and I tried it. It was so good. I'm not gonna make it exactly like hers, but it's gonna be similar. So that's a part of my meal prep for today. And then I've been wanting the Power Wrap from First Watch. It has like turkey, mushrooms. I forgot mushrooms. Oh well. It has turkey, mushrooms, spinach, cheese, and eggs, and it's in a wrap. And it comes with pico de gallo and fruit, I believe. And that's what I've been wanting. So I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm a meal prep for my breakfast. Yes. So that's how I come up with my meal preps. I also scroll through Pinterest and see if I see anything, you know, that looks good, and then I either make exactly that, or most of the time I'm recreating it and, you know, making my own twist to it. I also, another good thing is to ask ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT like, hey, I'm trying to think of a good high fiber, high protein lunch. Here are the things that I like. Come up with different foods I can make, and ChatGPT is really good for that. One thing I can say, if you ask ChatGPT to come up with a meal that's healthy, it will come up with a meal that's real healthy. So make sure you tell ChatGPT the things that you like, because baby, it will come up with some meals that's really healthy. I'm like, let's make this a little fun, because this don't sound too good. And another way I come up with my meals is literally scrolling on TikTok. Like, whenever I'm scrolling on TikTok and I see something, like, food always comes up on my For You page. I don't know if it's because I'm a big bag, or I'm not a big bag. Let me not say that. It's because I'm greedy. I like looking at food on TikTok. So sometimes my inspo comes from TikTok, just simply through scrolling. Even if it's at a restaurant, if I see something at a restaurant and I know that restaurant is like thousands of miles away, I'm like, okay, let's see how I can make this at home. So I do that pretty often. So that's another way. And I only come up with my meal preps for the week. So I used to come up with my meal preps for the whole month, but then I found myself, I don't want that. I'm not craving that. That don't sound too good. Like, so now I just come up with my meal preps by the week. A lot of people ask me where I get my meal prep containers, and I get my meal prep containers from Amazon. And I also get my bottles from Amazon. And then my plastic juice bottles, I got that from TJ Maxx. And the way I meal prep right now at the moment, since I am focusing on fat loss, I basically eat 2 meals and then eat a light dinner. The first 2 meals I focus on high protein and high fiber, as well as my greens. Greens is key. Greens is definitely key. That's been helping me a lot. So, and keeping me in the calorie deficit. So that's what works for me. I feel like when it comes to meal prepping, you need to find what works for you. If meal prepping for 3 days doesn't work for you, or 4 days doesn't work for you, meal prep for 2 days. If you don't even have to meal prep. You don't have to meal prep breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can meal prep lunch. You can meal prep just breakfast. Like, you don't have to do everything if you don't want to, if that doesn't work for you. Like, find what works for you. I meal prep because it makes my life easier. I found when I don't meal prep, I'm trying not to say literally, and I'm saying literally. They say if you say literally a lot, that means your vocabulary is small, and my vocabulary is this big, but we're working on that. Okay, so anyways, I realized if I don't meal prep, then I'm eating any and everything that I can find in this house, or if not at the house, then I'm going to Taco Bell, because I love me some Taco Bell. Because you guys know, if you don't know, you can go to Taco Bell, get anything on the menu, and just replace it with black beans, and that's my favorite thing to do. I love Taco Bell so much. I've been eating Taco Bell a lot less, because now that I'm in like a calorie deficit, it's just crazy how one taco or one chalupa or one quesadilla is 500 to 800 calories. I can't believe I was eating that almost every single week, wondering why I'm 200 pounds. Like, be for real. Anywho, another thing I just want to include, I feel like if you believe in God or whoever you believe in, ask them to guide you and help you be consistent if you want to start meal prepping and be consistent with it. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. Today is March 23rd, I believe. And we're actually about to start meal prepping. That's what this whole video is about. And I'm gonna take y'all along with me to meal prep. Y'all can see behind the scenes a little bit. But first I have to wash the dishes, because I did not wash the dishes yesterday. So I gotta clean the kitchen before I actually meal prep, because, you know, I like to film and I don't need nobody talking about this kitchen. I'm probably gonna like put some music over the video, because when I meal prep, I like to jam out. I like to listen to the Discover station on Apple Music because I like to discover new music, and it be playing all types of music they know I like. Like uh, I love reggae. I love Ampiano, I believe it was called. I love R&B. I love old school R&B. I love hip hop. I love rap. I love trap music. I love it all. I love it all. So they like play literally everything that I love, each genre that I love, and I just be adding things to my playlist. Like, oh, this is perfect for this playlist. This is perfect for my gym playlist. But anyways, y'all, so I'm gonna add music over it, and it's probably just that's what I'm gonna do because I be zoning out when I'm meal prepping, and I like to focus on making my TikToks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's get right into this meal prep.
Yeah, yeah, good like a star. Come to the top of the car. Don't know buy by the law. You don't know what I done saw. Can't live without it, can't live without it. How can you stick for the wall? Chase I deposit, chase I deposit. Money just stick with the boy.
Lot of model bitches check for me, nigga don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Lo had the spot in Treasure. So many hoes had to get up, I said to me. She left her body home and brought her net to me. I did a walk through that, sent a jet to me. Y'all niggas show price less than my trophy. One of my arms worth a ticket. Watch so much that a car came with it. Back in the day, I used to walk with no mask on. Shit on my wrist, I would've killed the whole house full. And I went to school high, I ain't go to class though. I was with the OGs, learning about the glass though. Got me with the dudes, 5 mama, keep my ass bro. Break yourself, leave his brains on the dash bro. I'm with Sid and Lil Baby, yeah. We got 4 choppers that's full. Right before rapping, on God, I was trapping. Still get my Glock and LaCour. I got my cake from Osama Bin Laden. Lil' nigga, he signed this shit. I'm for a gang, if you reach for my chain, and a nigga gon' die in this bitch. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, wagon, y'all nigga doing that big captain. I ain't with the friendly shit, close thing, y'all get into a handshake and the beat clapping. Yo, mama gon' have to make a go fund me. Y'all niggas keep doing that sneak jab. Gucci had to kill the whole world just to make Young Savage this motherfucking meat jack.
Yeah, good like a star. Come to the top of the car. You don't live by the law. You don't know what I done saw. Can't live without it, can't live without it. How can you stick for the wall? Chase I deposit, money just stick with the boys. Cash in and cash out, cash in and cash out. I am not looking for clout. I knew I would figure it out. I know. Said the million I ran. Pop the pig on my head in the cloud. Tell my name ready to bring out the crowd. We got paid, now my family proud. I've been dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping.
Wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep. While we doing nothing, moving too fast, candy paint with the
Coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie.
Okay, y'all, it's 2:53 and I just got done meal prepping. I don't even know what time I started, honestly, but I'm gonna show you guys everything that I meal prep for this week. For breakfast, I'm having an egg wrap. It has chicken, goat cheese, sauteed spinach, and pico de gallo, and then this part is the egg wrap. And then I'm also eating it with the kiwi, and then of course I have my beet juice, which has lemon, grapefruit, honey, and beets. And then for lunch, I'm having a lemon garlic butter shrimp pasta. So I did mesquite shrimp. I seasoned it with brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika, oregano, salt, a whole bunch of seasonings, and that's how it came out. It looks so good and it tastes amazing. And I also have some leftover shrimp, which I'm about to eat with this pizza that I got from Sprouts. And then for my light dinner, I'm having a fruit salad, which has pineapples, mangoes, yellow dragon fruit, strawberries, and blueberries. And then in case I'm still hungry, I'm going to also pair it with this Chia probiotic squeeze, which is strawberry lemonade flavor, and it only has 3 added grams of sugar. And then for protein, I'm also going to eat it with this turkey sticks, the Chomps brand. And then I'm gonna start taking some enzymes because I heard it's good for your digestion, and I know I have a terrible gut. My gut is so bad, so I'm gonna start taking this after my meals and see if it does anything. And then it's papaya, and if you know papaya, then you know papaya knows how to break things down. So I'm excited to take those. It is also going into my 3rd week of walking 10K steps, and so far I'm 7 pounds down, which I'm very proud of. So I'm gonna continue to walk 10K steps every day, and probably for the month of April as well, because I've been seeing the most changes simply by walking. So if I can just walk off like 40 more pounds, then cool. And I'm gonna probably go back into like lifting weights and my normal workout routine and focus on growing these glutes, because I ain't got none. Yeah, this is pretty much how I meal prep. I also wash dishes as I go, so the only pan I have to wash is that shrimp pan and this pan that I cook the pizza on. So we all good over here. Literally meal prep every Sunday. I love meal prepping. It's just something I genuinely enjoy doing. I love coming up with new foods to make. I just love being creative, especially when it comes to food and content creation. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed my meal prep video, a little bit of the behind the scenes. It was kind of hard trying to record because I'm trying to record for TikTok and then YouTube. I think I need to get a second, or I know I need to get a second tripod. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm not sure what that video is going to be, but just stay tuned for my next video.
You can't even sit in peace.